right there. And we're going to start this tutorial. There is a bridge. I'll get to it. But what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Sir House of Jazz. And back with another tutorial. And my man P. Ellis is back on that Jodeci tip again. Just a little background behind this song. The name of this song is called Jennifer, and it's by Jodeci. Now, some of you might be like, I've never heard of a song called Jennifer. It's from the album they released about 2 years ago. It was like a comeback album, I guess, whatever, quote unquote comeback or whatever. But yeah, Jodeci did release a new album, and this was not. They only did one single, like a video from it, but it wasn't this particular song. So I never heard it either. I just heard of the single, and I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. But man, this song is a beautiful song, man. And P. Ellis said he want to learn how to play it. He told me that I could share with the YouTube community that Devontae really didn't have a lot to do with the production in this album. He turned in just some demo tracks, basically, and I guess it was other people that went and did. I guess he wasn't feeling. I don't know the story behind why he didn't jump in and actually produce the album the way he did all the other albums. But this is his song. He did write the music and all that stuff. So this jump into this one, Jennifer. Okay. It's a very simple song. We're in E flat, and then he does those two chords when he goes to B major for a little bit. I mean, it's tight. I love it. I love it. So basically, you have your right hand is just doing is E flat, G, B flat, and you're doing that over and over again. So just remember that it's an E flat major chord that you're playing with your right hand, okay? But you're not on the track the way he's playing it. That's what he's doing. Listen to it. It's on YouTube. Track is easy to find on YouTube. That's all he does. Okay, so his left hand starts on E flat, drops to C, then A flat, E flat again, and this is when the chord switches to a B flat over D. I guess you can do that inversion of it. D on your left hand, F, B flat, D. So everything else on your right hand are those same three notes. And only when you come back, he comes back to the E flat, then he drops down to D, and then the right hand is a B flat. Okay, so it's a B flat over D chord. And he does that for 2 cycles. What he'll do, if you notice right there, I did one with the B flat in the bass and then continue to A flat. He does do that on the recording too. So you have to C, walk down to B, then like that, So feel free to put that in there. Now come back to E flat, B flat over D. Then you do it again. Okay, so you do that cycle 2 times. That's E flat, then E flat over C, E flat over A flat, then you're back to E flat, and then you have B flat over D flat, okay? All right, cool. So after he plays that the second round, he comes out of it with a C minor 7. Okay, so you got your C minor 7. To be honest with you, I think he can get away with the root position. Usually C minor 7, I might play it down here. Use your ear. Here's one inversion of it: C, G, C left hand, G, B flat, C, E flat right hand. Okay, so there it is right there. That's the chord. Take a look at it. Take a picture. Whatever you gotta do. Okay, or you can play it in its root position. Left hand still C, G, C, but you have C, E flat, G, B flat on the right hand. And then your next chord is B flat over D again. Remember, that was the chord you went to when you was doing a then you went. So now you're playing the chord without the arpeggio. You can play it this inversion, that inversion. You can switch it up, but it's a B flat over D. If you play your C minor 7 chord up here, you're probably better off playing it in this inversion. So I guess it depends on which inversion of C minor 7 you're going to play. If you play this inversion of C minor 7, this is the closest link to that B flat over D. B flat over D, that's the closest way you can get to that. That would be D and D on the left hand, octave, right? Octave, and then F, B flat, D on the right hand. If you decide to play it up here, the C minor 7, then the closest would be this inversion, okay? Because you know that's kind of close. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to drop or move too far to the left or right. So if you choose to play C minor 7 up here, you might want to play it right here, double D in the octave. You can always add the A. You can always add the fifth if it's not too much. Right hand, B flat. Oh my goodness, no I didn't. D, F, then B flat. There we go. So you got you want E flat major. E flat major, root position. E flat, B flat left hand, E flat, G, B flat right hand. Then you're going to come to a G minor 7, G, D left hand, G, B flat, D, F on the right hand. And then you're going to go to A flat major chord. A flat, E flat left hand, A flat, C, E flat right hand. Okay? And you're going to play those cycle of chords twice. Now you're going to go to the key of B for a second because Devontae decided, I want you to know that it's for real. I mean, this pain is real. I want you to know just how it feels. And he's back to E flat right here. Okay, so what he does is, it just sounds so tight. So you're on that A flat major chord again. That's the last chord you was on. And then you'll go. So your melody on the right hand is B, C sharp. On here it says D flat. So we'll just call it. Oh, you can't see it. I forgot. Oh, yes, you can. Never mind. Take that back. All right, B, D flat. Don't worry about me, y'all. I'm okay. E flat, F, G flat. And you're going to land on an E flat minor 7 chord. I know it says over B flat. It's just a minor 7 inverted. So you got that B, C sharp, B, D flat, E flat, F, and then the end of the melody is that G flat right here. But that's the chord you land on with your left hand playing B. Okay, and that makes it a B major 9 chord. Okay. If you want to add this F sharp or G flat as it says on the screen, if it's not too much, that's cool. So again, you're going to go from that A flat chord and then go do 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 do. Want you to know the pain is real. This is just a D flat chord. Double D flat octave on the left hand. You can always add the A flat and spell dad, right? If you want to. Right hand, that was the left hand, sorry. The right hand is A flat, D, F. That's your second chord. And then, like your passing chord to get to the E flat major chord again is E flat minor 7 over B flat. Okay, B flat octave on the left hand. On the right hand, B flat, D flat, E flat, G flat. Okay. So you're going to hit that chord first, and then you're going to go to dun, 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 and then you're going to play that cycle again. Want you to know this heart is real. Want you to know just how it feels. So you're playing with the E flat chord right there, with the A flat. So what you're doing on your left hand is, so what I'm doing, I don't know if this is what Devontae's doing, but I'm going to, that's what I'm doing. And I just realized that's what I was doing. That's just something I just naturally did. That's my first time paying attention to what I was doing with my left hand. So you go. So that's the E flat octave, right? With a B flat in the middle, and I'm just going. Something to that effect, okay? If you just hold it, I just can't help it. But anyway, on my right hand, you're not actually playing the E flat chord straight out. You're just playing the notes for it. E flat, B flat. You're also playing the A flat down to G, A flat, B flat. Those are the notes you're playing. Those notes: E flat, B flat, A flat, G, and the rhythm is. That's your rhythm. That's your flow. With your left hand playing. So that's your chorus right there. Okay, so we did the verse, we did the pre-chorus. Want you to know that the heart is real, how it feels. Okay, so they have a second verse for the song, right? So it goes right back, same way I showed you how to play the verse. You go to that pre-chorus, that's where the C minor 7. So you're going to do all that. You're going to play the chorus again. Want you to know this pain is real. Want you to know you how it feels. That's the first time. After the second verse. The second time. Want you to know just how it feels. Want you to know just how it. And then it goes to, I don't know if you want to call this a bridge or instrumental break, but it immediately goes to. And then it goes, let me remember. And then again. And then it goes. And then it comes back to the chorus again. It's like a little instrumental break. It's like he has like these strings. It's almost like an orchestral part, almost, to be honest with you. So let's look at what he's doing right there. There's no real singing. You got a couple of ad libs, oh, Jennifer, and all that stuff. But there's no real singing. He's just playing music. So what I heard took me a minute to try to figure out. Hopefully this is as accurate as I can get, because he had a lot of synthesizers playing over top of the chords, which is what Devontae's style, right? Anyway, so we had. So both of these chords are E flat major chord, but he specifically definitely was using the first inversion of E flat. Okay, left hand is E flat. Y'all should know that. The right hand, the first inversion was G, B flat, E flat. And then he dropped to root position, which was E flat, G, B flat. Both of those chords are E flat major chords. First inversion to root position with the E flat on the bottom, on the left hand. That's what I heard, the first two chords. Then it sounded like I heard him go to B on your left hand, so B on the bass, B octave, and then on his right hand he was playing E flat minor, different inversions. First he did the first inversion. This is first, yeah, because of G flat. First inversion of the E flat minor chord, which is G flat, B flat, E flat to root position. E flat, G flat, B flat. What with the B in the bass. And then what I think I heard him do was do a A flat minor chord. Same thing with the different inversions, except the first time he started with the root position of A flat minor. A flat minor. I don't know if I said that chord correctly. Hopefully I did. A flat minor chord. So on the left hand, you can do A flat, E flat, A flat. Okay? And on the, that's the left hand. On the right hand, it sounded like I heard the root position first. A flat, B or C flat, and E flat. And then take this E flat and drop it down here, which will be second inversion, because that's the fifth note of the A flat minor scale. So you'll call that a A flat minor second inversion chord. Okay, keeping the bass is still A flat on the bass. Okay, and then it seems like I heard him do E flat minor root position on the right hand again, E flat, G flat, B flat, but this time E in the bass. Okay, so with an E in the bass. And then he brought down, which turned it into an E major 7 chord, but on the right hand you can look at it as an A flat minor chord again. It is the same notes from the A flat minor chord, and it's first inversion because this is root position. This is the third of that chord. So if you put that as your first note you played, that's the first inversion. Okay, so A flat minor, but it's over E though. And when you put it over E, the true chord is really an E major 7 chord. Okay, so here's that cycle of chords was. And then what I do, that was what he did the first round. Now the second round, the first two row of chords remain the same. The E flat chords, both inversions, and then when you go to B on the left hand and you have E flat minor, first inversion, to root position. That stays the same. That stays the same, just like the first time. So the second time around, you still got. And then, excuse me, what I thought I heard was he kind of was dropping down like, and then I heard, and then it sounds like he went back into the chorus again. Want you to know. So those chords right there, you can look at this. This is an F diminished over A flat. Okay, F diminished over A flat. So you can do A flat, E flat with your left hand, right hand, A flat, B, and what did I do? Right, and F. A flat, B, and F. So that would be a F diminished chord over A flat. And then it sounds like he just went to, I guess, am I calling this? Yeah, just an E minor over G flat. Okay, so it's an E flat minor, that is, not E minor, but E flat minor over G flat. So you have G flat, D flat on your left hand. On your right hand, E flat, B flat, G flat. Okay, so your G flat major on the right hand. Sorry, let me say this correctly. I'm sorry, I'm half asleep, y'all. The E flat minor chord on your right hand with the G flat and D flat on the left hand. That's all that is. So that's E flat minor over G flat. And then it sounded like I heard him. It sounded like they went to this inversion of the F7 sus4 chord. So F dominant 7. It sounded like this is where he went, but it was getting so muddy, I decided to put the E flat up here. That was just for my taste. But it sounded like on the recording, he had the E flat right there. So this is a F dominant 7 sus4. F on your left hand, E flat, F, B flat on your right hand. You can choose to take this E flat and play it up here, okay? You can choose to do that if you like, because that's what I did. And then after that, he went to possibly, now this is one of the chords that was just totally covered by all these different synthesizers, but it makes sense, it sounds good. So this could be just House of Jazz is making up a chord right here, but it blends right back to the chorus. This is the last chord before you play the chorus again. So that's a F minor 11 over B flat. So you can do B flat and E flat if you want, right? I would just, well, you can get away with it because E flat is in the, yeah. Even though it's a fourth, well, if you invert it, it is a perfect fifth. But we ain't getting into all that. B flat, E flat on your left hand. I don't want to get into all the theory. I'm tired. All right, on the right hand, F, A flat, B flat, C, E flat. Okay? And then he goes back to the chorus again. So that whole section, the second half was, and then, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. No, and then it went to, and then back to, want you to know this pain is real. Okay, so that whole instrumental bridge, whatever you want to call it, the whole thing, that's the first half. The second half, back to the chorus. Want you to know this pain is real. Want you to know you are. Now this time you're gonna go do 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 do, and then you're gonna take your left hand to D flat octave, but keep the right hand doing the same thing. This is only after that instrumental break that he does that. Want you to know this pain is real. Want you to turn you out. So you E flat in the left hand first. Drop it to D flat. And then again. Want you to know this pain is real. Wish I could show you how it feels. D flat in the left hand. And then the music plays for a second. They stop singing. And it keeps going. And eventually, the song will end on a B major 7 chord. Even though the song was really in E flat most of the time, he just go ahead, he just ends it right in that B major. And that's the tutorial, man. That's the song right there. Very nice song. I guess you have to be a true diehard Jodeci fan to say, oh, I heard that song before, because you would have had to have gotten their album that they released 2 years ago. So there you go, PLers. Have fun with that. There is one thing I want to say in the intro, when at the beginning he's doing, then you're here. To me, it sounds like that might be a second person playing, or he overdubbed himself, because there's no way that you can have both hands over here doing this perfectly and still having that part played. So either it was an overdub, but I do want to at least tell you what he was playing. This is only in the intro, so you got while it's still doing this thing. It's like it's just perfectly going over here. So if you wanted to implement that some kind of way, the first 2 notes is E flat and B flat. You play those 2 first. Then you go to F and C. So, and then you'll go G, E flat, and then A flat and F, and then double the G and E flat. So you got, and then he just does it again, the same thing. So, to make this not so boring, with just doing you can actually just go ahead on and play the chords, like, and then, you know what I'm saying? Back to the E flat, then B flat over D. Then C minor 7. Then E flat over A flat. And go to the E flat major chord, and then B flat over D. You know what I'm saying? You don't have, but like I said, the way he does it on the track is just, but I was just showing you, you can just play these things as just their chords without the arpeggio if you want to be fancy with it. And remember, I think I showed you how to do inversions, and I have a whole video on just chord inversions if you go to my piano theory videos, but you can kind of start right here to say this is an E flat major, this first inversion. If you take this, keep taking whatever your thumb is playing and move it over and keep the other two notes the same. So since my thumb is playing this, I bring the thumb over here. So now I'm still playing the E flat, but now I'm playing second inversion. So take this first note, move that over. Now I'm playing E flat in root position. Take the E flat, move it over. There we go. We back to the first way I played it. And you can go up like. That's the one way you can embellish and improvise your songs when you're playing. A flat chord. I did the same thing. A flat, you take this A flat and move it over to the other one. Then you take this C, move it over up here. Take this E flat, move it over here. And just keep going like. You have to practice. There's no easy fix. I showed you the formula. You just keep taking one note, moving it an octave higher, and you just practice. So that's just a way that you can just embellish. I just thought I'd throw that in there. But okay, that's it. If you would like the chord sheet for this, just send a $3 donation via the PayPal link in the description box. And if you would like to request a tutorial for me to do, you can do that through PayPal also with a donation no less than $20. And I'm definitely asking people to sign up for the Patreon, especially not really talking to those that are constantly paying for tutorials, but those who I know, almost 90 songs. I know you're, learning songs you want to support. $1 a month. Go to the Patreon and sign up to just be charged $1 a month. If I get a few hundred of y'all to do that, that really helps support the channel, and it supports what I'm doing here so that I can upgrade some things and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Just encourage you to do that. All right, y'all. House of Jazz is out. He is going to sleep tonight, and he has a whole slew of tutorials to work on this week. So expect a lot coming out this week. All right, y'all. Peace.